All right, people. How y'all doing? How you doing, my Jin? Hold up. How you doing, my Jin? So, Jins and Jinettes and Jinettes. What? Anyway, yo. So, like, there's something going on right now, man. I told you guys, man. These guys are trying to stay in power, man. They're trying to stay in power now. They got the mayor of somewhere, probably in Atlanta. They got the mayor of I don't know where talking about polite, man. Trying to stay in power, trying to take credit for something they didn't do. Trying to take credit for something they didn't do. Bro, it was just karma. You went and talked shit about somebody that was cheering me on, and now you gonna go to jail. And now you gonna go to jail, man. Let that be a warning to all of you, man. Don't say nothing bad about me, and don't say nothing bad about people that don't even know me, and that just taught. Like you're not gonna come up in here trying to scare the people and shit like that, bro. You're done. You're cooked. You lost your mojo. Your mojo is gone. Your mojo is gone. It's out of here. Forget about it. It's gone. You ain't got no more mojo. Don't come up in here trying to scare people into submission and shit. It ain't gonna work. And if you didn't get the message, if you didn't get the message, well, you gonna get the message pretty soon. You gonna get the message pretty soon. If you didn't get the message right now, there's some more shit coming. Don't worry about it. All right, let's go. Okay, so like I said, man, they got the mayor. They got this old lady in the orange shirt, looking like a traffic cone. You know, talking about polite and shit, man. About polite. Big shout out to the people that are feeling my vibe, and that went into a channel and started asking her about religion. Because today was Sunday, and there's a little bit. I have a angst. I can't wait until people wake up. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be a beautiful life. It's gonna be a beautiful life once people wake up. Once people wake up, it's gonna be a beautiful time, man. We're gonna have a great ass time. So there's people in the comment section. In her comment section, they paid the comment. I'm not gonna pay the comment. I'm not gonna pay the comment, bro. Especially if I don't like your content, I'm not gonna pay the comment. Yeah, I'm not doing it. So like if I like your content, yes. If I don't like it, I'm not paying. No. So you know, I see you. I see myself. I see me. I see me. I don't know if that's a thing, but it should be. You know, she was like, hey man, we own you. We own you. We see you. We know you lying. We know you lying. We know you lying. And that's not all right. She looked like a sweet old lady, but that's the thing. She looked like a sweet old lady. You don't know what she did to get in the power, in the position that she is right now, man. So what kind of BS she let slide to get into to get in the position of power. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It's not because you 75,000 years old that we're not gonna catch you slipping. It's not because you 75,000 years old we ain't gonna catch you slipping, lady. Because they're all the same people. They're all the same people, man. All these Israelites, these fucking Muslim movement Israelites, they're all crazy ass. Some of them are something. All right, they crazy. They be sitting up in their house, slapping their wives to death. You know what I mean? Slapping their wives into submission and shit. Cheating on their wives, slapping their wives like there's no tomorrow. Probably molesting their kids. From 1 to age 16. These are sick motherfuckers. They're sick individuals, man. These sick individuals. And you know, there's some more shit coming. This ain't gonna stop. This we just started. I just started. And there's nothing you can do to stop me, and you already know that. You are royally screwed. I don't know if you can say that on YouTube, but you're royally, you know, jammed in the peanut butter. You are jammed in the peanut butter, man. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Today's gonna be a good day. Don't worry, people. If somebody's trying to cause fear right now, or somebody has a problem with you, let him do what he do. But he gonna feel it. After he's done expressing himself, he gonna feel it. I guarantee you that if somebody's out here trying to hurt your feelings, if somebody's out here trying to hurt your persona, he gonna feel the wrath. He's gonna feel the wrath of Lucifer. He's not gonna feel that soft ass, you know, God wrath. You know, where you know it's kumbaya. Everybody, you know, we gotta keep the balance. Everybody gotta hold hands and shit. Now he's gonna feel the wrath of Lucifer. He's gonna feel some real shit. Just like Polite is feeling right now. He's gonna get in some real shit. You know what I mean? Like Dolo Mike the Kryptonite the other day was talking about, you might get into a situation that you might not be able to deal with. Well, guess what? I'm still sitting here and Polite ain't. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the fuck you talking about with that. You might get in this situation. He said it the other day. He said it like a couple days ago, like yesterday or the day before. You might get in this situation that you might not be able to handle that blah 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 whatever. Able to handle it blah 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 blah. Fuck out of here, man. You tripping. You fucking tripping. Ain't shit like that going on, man. Ain't shit like that going on, bro. There ain't no karma going up against me. There's nothing. There ain't shit going on. But you motherfuckers taking shots. Niggas out here taking body shots. Like pop, 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 pop. Like Kwame Brown went to jail too. Kwame Brown went to jail. You know, he got out yesterday. He went to jail. You know, who else took a shot, man? Who else taking shots, bro? I haven't heard any news from whistleblower thingamajig. If you check out the title of the video, I put her name in it. I still didn't get no answer. I didn't hear nothing. From this person. Probably people are still asking her for some receipts because she be talking a lot of nonsense. It sounds suspect. And if you watch my video, I just told you what the definition of narcissist is. And it ain't nothing that you guys are talking about. All these guys talking about narcissism, they're not saying nothing about narcissism. They talking about me. They ain't talking about narcissism. I'm not joking. You guys think I'm joking, man. You know, this and that and this. Nah, they talking about me, son. I told you the definition of narcissism. I told you the definition of narcissism. It looks nothing like that. They talk about egocentric people and sociopaths. They're not talking about narcissism. And narcissism, like I said, narcissism is not to be mistaken with egocentrism. So the narcissist is not even egocentric. He's not even egocentric, even though he loves himself like crazy. At a delusional state, bro. He's still not egocentric. You know what that means? That means a narcissist is the kind of person that would help you. A narcissist is the kind of person that will tell you yes if you need some help. A narcissist can be your friend. It might just be that he's annoying because he likes himself too much, and you know. He might just be annoying. It's just, you know, you got an annoying friend. He's annoying. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's not like you don't hate him. It's just sometimes you like, man, you're annoying. That's it. It ain't a biggie. It ain't no biggie. It's your opinion. You got the right to your opinion. I don't think I'm annoying, but that's because I'm a narcissist. I just, I respect your opinion. I just don't, I don't agree with it. There's two different things. An egocentric person will not help you. An egocentric person will only think of himself. Think of himself. You know what I mean? That means if there's two pieces of bread, he's gonna eat both, and there's two of you, he's gonna eat two pieces. He's not gonna leave a piece of bread for you. He's gonna eat both pieces. He's gonna eat your piece and his piece. That's an egocentric person. A narcissist is not gonna do that. Shit, the narcissist might not even eat the bread. You're gonna have a narcissist. You're gonna have to tell him that there's bread in front of him because he's concentrating on himself. He's self-conscious. He's concentrating on, do I look good right now? I better look good. I bet I look good, man. And he's looking everywhere to see if somebody looking at him and recognizing that he look good and shit and blah, blah, blah. That's a narcissist. So he doesn't even know there's food on the table. He doesn't even notice. You're gonna have to tell him that there's food on the table. Come on now. Y'all tripping. Trying to take credit. Trying to take credit for somebody else's work. Like I told you, this ain't the wrath of your pussyfooting God right here, man. This is the wrath of Lucifer. You're dealing with a different kind of beast. You're dealing with a different kind of beast right now, man. You're dealing with a different kind of beast, bro. Anyways, it is what it is. So, I know you guys ain't waking up yet, but some guys are waking up, which I am ecstatic about it, and I can't wait until more people get waking up, man. I can't wait to see more people in my subscribe section. I can't wait to see more people in my subscribe section. I can't wait to meet up with some of you people. I can't wait to reach you people, because right now I don't have a reason to reach out to anybody. There's like two or three people here, so everybody listening, but only 2 or 3 people are subscribed. So I don't need to do nothing fancy, But I guarantee you, as soon as I start seeing a whole bunch of people up in here, I'm gonna start doing some fancy things. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna start doing some fancy things with you. Shoot. Speaking of fancy things, if you're looking for some spiritual relationship, some love advice, relationship advice, life coaching, and things like that, go on my website, make yourself an account, call me up. We can get an appointment. I can text you. You can text me back. It's like I'll be your friend and stuff. For 1 hour. You can call me for 1 hour every day. I don't want to clog up the phone lines. Between 9 and 4 p.m. It's $50 a month. $50, not 15. Yes, I said it, 50. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Just listen to my YouTube videos. If you can't afford it, just listen to my YouTube videos, man. I am coming out with a book, so you guys are gonna be able to copy it. I'm coming out with an audio book. I'm gonna come out with an audio book. I'm not gonna publish an actual book. I'm gonna come out with an audio book. You guys can listen to it on the website. And all kind of glorious things, man. All kinds of glorious things. So, I'm gonna reach out to the people a little bit. I'm gonna try to involve you guys in it too. Moderately. I'm gonna try to involve some, so you guys not actually like physically involve you, but I'm gonna try to involve you virtually into what I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna do little things, here and there. Nothing too big. Nothing fancy. Like I said before, just to give back a little bit, because I haven't been giving back a lot. I've helped out people physically, but I haven't given back to the community. I mean, I've given back to the community as inspiration, but I want to give back for real. like, you know, something legit, you know, something with my, something I can put my name on, you know. So we're gonna be doing that for the next couple of months, you know. Yeah, it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be all good, you know. Um, so let's get in the thick of things, man. Jason Bourne, Jason identity. What is that? What is Jason Bourne? Jason Bourne is a man that lost his identity. And when he woke up with a bunch of abilities that he didn't know he had. He could speak different languages or understand different languages, both. He could speak different languages, understand different languages. He had like some cool ass martial art thing going, you know, all kinds of nonsense, right? You know, he was real smart. You know, he knew how to do a whole bunch of CIA kind of thing, right? Who is Jason Bourne? There's a lot of Trent Stone was the experimentation of people to turn them like Jason, right? Jason was one of the best candidates. But if you look at the name Jason, Jason is actually a god's name. And the word Jason means God. I'm gonna tell you in another video. I'm gonna do a descriptive video about his name. I'll tell you. I'll give it to you in another video. But Jason actually a god's name. Jason Bourne. So born as a god, because God born. You know. Well, it's not proper English. It might be old English, but it's not proper English. So basically, what the thing is saying is, born God, God born, right? So you were in a coma, because you gotta understand, these guys do this shit on purpose. They do that on purpose. They don't do that just by accident. You know, they know what they're doing. You know, when they shoot a movie, they know what they want, what message to send. Like, they know what message they're sending to people. It's up to the people to figure out what they're saying, right? So Jason Bourne, you a Trent Stone agent, because I'm Jason Bourne. You guys are from Trent Stone, and I'm Jason Bourne. You know, so as a person from Trent Stone, you know, you were in a coma, and then you woke up from that coma, and you woke up from the coma with abilities that you had no ideas you had. See, there's a lot of indigo people, there's a lot of starseeds that are freaking out, right? There's a lot of people that are freaking out, especially because I came out. That's making you freak out even more, right? Because now you're looking at the next step of evolution right now. You're looking at the next step of your spiritual evolution. You thought this whole time that you were supposed to be with, you know, the Christian hood and blah, 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 blah. You thought that was the shit. You know, you thought you was fighting in the name of Christ. You know, you thought you were Christ. But you really wasn't. Not as other people might think you were, or what you thought it was considered to other people. So you were in a coma, and then that can correlate to being born again, right? A born again Christian. Then you wake up, and then you have like spiritual powers. Oh, God gave me the power to repel my enemies. With the power of God, I'm repelling my enemies. It's thanks to God that this and that and this and that and this and that. Nope. You just woke up to an elevated level because you followed a principle that, whether you like it or not, still made sense. Whether Jesus Christ existed or whether he didn't exist, it still made sense. Because those principles are principles that lets you connect with other people. You see, if you're born a savage, you're not trying to connect with other people. All you want to do is maim and destroy, or maim and kill. So you're not trying to connect with other people. You're not trying to have a bond with the earth. You can't have a bond with the earth because you're a savage. You're primitive. You don't know. You never took the time, or you never thought about what's out there, because you're in a primitive mind state. So if you didn't have those set of rules, which is basically magic, which is basically alchemy, it's like turning stone into gold, right? Turning coal into gold, right? It's basically alchemy, right? You're taking something on its purest form and you're transforming it into something rare or more refined, right? Something more valuable, right? And yes, it was a hard road. It was a hard road. It was a hard road because you can't connect to everybody. You can't connect to everybody. Okay, mind you, I know what I said, and I said what I said, and I mean what I said. Yes, Lucifer's savage. Yes, Lucifer's savage. Yes, Lucifer's pure rage. But Lucifer is not just pure rage. Lucifer is the greatest scientist ever existed. He's the greatest artist ever to exist. The reason why he's pure rage is because he is built out of rage. That's why he's pure rage. But he controlled his rage. When you meet Lucifer, he's a charming man. He's not going to scream at you. He's not going to start, wilding out. Lucifer's a charming man. But he has a killer's instinct. He has a killer's charm. Little bit like a sociopath. More like a psychopath than a sociopath. You know what I mean? It's more a psychotic. It's more of a psychosis. Because that's a kind of psychosis too. It's more of a psychosis. It's more psychokinetic. Right? That's the kind of relationship that I have. It's psychokinetic. So, yeah, of course, Lucifer is still the guy that everybody knows, the guy that's enraged and, blah, blah, blah. But he's not enraged. I mean, he's not, he's mad. Lucifer is mad, firstly, because of God. Secondly, he's always mad. So when you meet him, he's not actually mad. Mad is just his energy levels that are far beyond anybody else's. Because Lucifer is actually the real God. He created God. He created humanity. He created God. So his level of energy surpasses anything known to man. So you can't just, you have to be tensed up when you're bottling up that amount of energy in you. There has to be a part of you that's a little bit like, impulsive. You know what I mean? So, Lucifer, yes, he is the mad one. He is the mad one. God is not the mad one. God is the mad one. You know what I mean? But Lucifer is the real mad one. Lucifer is the one that, and he's the one that has to take care of everything. He's the one that has to take care of everything. He's the one that has to to give out orders. He's the one that has to do everything. But that doesn't make him mad either. Like I said, he's born out of rage. He's not angry at you. He's not angry at me. He's not angry at anybody. He loves people. I love people. I love people. That doesn't mean I'm not angry. Just because I love people, that doesn't mean I'm angry. I love people for who they can be or who they could be. But the person you are presently, I can be mad at it. Why? Because you haven't achieved the level that you were supposed to achieve. I know what level you're supposed to achieve. I know why you're not attaining the level that you're supposed to achieve. I know the limitation that you have so that you cannot achieve that level. I can see that you have not gained that level. So yeah, I can be mad at somebody. There's a lot of spiritual people out there. Oh, but that's negative, and you gotta love people and blah blah. Nah, that's how you can get killed. That's how you can end up in the Illuminati, like those kids in Atlanta. They ended up in the Illuminati lodge with Dolomite, with what's his name, Dolo the pilot. They was walking in the checkered board floor in the Masonry lodge. Because you haven't attained that level. Because you have not attained that level. Because you have not attained that level. And instead of being patient and keeping on your process, right? You said, screw it, I'm just gonna give up and I'm gonna go in a Mason Lodge. I'm gonna go have fun with more teenagers. I'm gonna go have fun with some teenagers in the lodge. Then you're gonna grow up being the Illuminati, and then they're gonna groom you. They're gonna do some homosexual acts on you. They're gonna molest your body, and then you're gonna have to do things that you don't want to. Well, that you wouldn't necessarily do otherwise if you weren't in the Illuminati. That's what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna get molested. They're just preparing you. If they need you, if you gain a level of success while you're already following the Mason Lodge, you're gonna end. If you gain that much success and you want more success, you're gonna have to do some homosexual acts. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. You're gonna have to do some homosexual shit. If you gain enough, because right now it's not too late. You can still back out. You can still back out and return to your progress, return to your apotheosis, return to your road to becoming a god. Or you could sit there, or you can sit there at the level that you are right now, but I won't see what the point of that would be, because you're not making any progress. There's no point into doing that. And a lot of these guys, as I can see, are trying to make music. They want to do music. So if you want to do music and you already getting popular, well, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have to commit sodomy. You're either going to have to commit sodomy or fellatio. Or maybe sleep with a man or something like that. You're going to have a grown-ass man rubbing up on your body. That's the next step. That's the next step, dude. My next step was becoming Lucifer. That was my next step. I didn't have to get sodomized or, commit fellatio on nobody. That was my next step. My next step was becoming a god. Your next step is being abused. So how crazy am I? How crazy am I, bro? If your next step is getting sodomized and me is becoming a god, who's crazy? Between the two of us, who's crazy? Come on, man. That makes no sense. And then I have more success coming. There's more things coming. There's more success coming. It never stops. It never stops. See, the thing is, you see how all these people, there's people on my channel would be like, oh, people are all interconnected, people are great, blah 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 blah. I ain't seeing none of these people right now. With everything that I'm doing, I'm not seeing none of those. All these people that felt connected to people, I'm not seeing any of these people. Even though we're moving and shaking, we're shaking and baking. Things are happening right now, man. All the people that you said was hurting you is getting hurt right now. And I don't see you anywhere in the comment. It's like you're unhappy that you're finally getting some justice. It's like you didn't even want justice. You're like, oh man, I didn't want justice, man. I don't know what I wanted, but I didn't want this. Then what did you want? You didn't want justice. What did you want? Why are you complaining about, this is karma. These people, like, don't listen to all these channels that are trying to be like, there's people doing live, that have been doing lives for 3, 4, 5 days about Brother Polite. This has nothing to do with Brother Polite. This is karma. Fresh and Fit lost 15,000 subscribers. The guys that do the podcast with the women, that come on the show and stuff like that, and they try to act tough with the women and stuff like that, those guys lost 15,000 subscribers. I didn't even know. I just found that out yesterday or the day before. I didn't even know. 15,000 subscribers. 15,000 subscribers. Bruh, 15,000 subscribers, and I don't see nobody in the comment section. Nobody's in the comment section. Nobody's in the comment section. Everybody, for some reason, nobody's talking right now. So what's good? What's going on, bro? Where's that interconnectedness? Because I feel interconnected. Shit. You know what I mean? I don't really have a choice. I feel interconnected, but what about you? Do you feel connected? Shit, Kwame Brown went to jail. You remember when I was tripping about Kwame Brown on my other channel? Shit, I even did a video. I was like, the heck out of here, man. What you talking about, right? Who the heck are you? I don't care, basketball player and shit like that. That's even worse. You're a basketball player. You come up in here, you ain't got no story. There's no backstory to why you're tripping like this. You just randomly started to air out the Illuminati just because you felt like it? Come on, man. Even I'm not that stupid. Something happened for me to, you know what I mean? Like something happened, bro. I repeated the story many times on all of my channels. On all of my channels, even recently. You know what I mean? Something happened to me. I don't know why you started. I don't believe that dude. And there's no reason to believe that guy, bro. Until the guy comes with some receipts about why he's starting to talk about the Illuminati, I want some receipts. I want to know what happened. Because until then, I don't believe his ass. He went to jail. He went to jail. He was working in this restaurant. He said he was working in the restaurant, and they questioned him about welfare for his kids. So they did a welfare check background. They did a welfare check background, bro, for his kids, and they came in arrested. From my understanding, they don't arrest you for shit like that, bro. They send a lawyer or a subpoena or something. They don't arrest you to do a check. You know what I mean, bro? I never got arrested for shit like that. Shit, I never got arrested, period. Yeah, there's some cops running around, but they don't arrest you, bro. They try to harass you. They don't arrest you. They try to harass you. They try to and that's rare. It happens sometimes, not all the time. Most of the time it's just random people in the street, or people that look random in the street, trying to do some saucy things. You talking about you got arrested because you lying. You got arrested because you fucking lying, bro. Or maybe he's in the apotheosis. I don't know. I don't know. But give me something. I have no idea. And that, getting arrested shit sound kind of weird. Especially for the reason he gave. That's suspect. Signetter, man, shit. And all this is Signetter's fault. It is Signetter's fault, bro. Cause he took the how do you say he took the reins and decided to go after the people. And this is what happened. Polite, I don't know how many years Polite is facing. I don't know how many years Polite is facing. So anyway, like I was talking, Jason Bourne, you're a man that woke up one day and all of a sudden you had abilities that you didn't know you had. And you think because of this doctrine that's been put on you that it's thanks to God that you have these things. Nah. God doesn't want you to use your gifts. God doesn't want you to use your gifts, man. Talking about, oh, just wait, I'm coming back, but blah, blah, blah. Come on now. Come on now. That makes no damn sense. That makes no damn sense. Whatever you think is God, that thing that you call God does not have your best interests at heart, man. And like I told you before, these gang stalkers, they don't mean nothing. They don't mean nothing, man. These people don't mean nothing, man. They don't mean nothing. Shit, they'll even buy, if you got a product and you make it cool enough, or you're really out there, they'll buy it too, just like everybody else. And God is saying, oh, sit there, because the demons are out there, and the demons and stuff. Like, come on now. What you talking about, man? Ain't no demons out here, bro. There's a bunch of weirdos. Yeah, there's a bunch of, possessed people by some entity, that we don't know how to call it because we have no idea what it is. Yes, there is. But they can't stop us. They might be able to creep up people's minds that don't have the knowledge to put up a barrier, because it's your knowledge. It's your knowledge. The reason why you're not possessed, the reason why you're not a gang stalker, is because of your knowledge, bro. It's because of your knowledge. And it's not just, things that you just remember. It's things that interconnect. The knowledge you have are things that interconnect with each other, and and they just make sense. So those things create a wall. It creates a wall against, bad energy. It creates a wall between you and bad energy. You have a force field. You have a magnetic force field. Just like Magneto. It's not God, bro. It's your knowledge. It's your common sense. It's the way you perceive the world. That's the reason why you're strong. That's the reason why you can do the things you do, bro. That's the reason why you can do the things you do, bro. It's not religion. Religion just wants you to be subservient. The religion wants you to pray, and they want you to pray, get on your knees, pray, repent for all your sins. Come on, man. Come on, man. Sins don't even exist in the first place. There's no sin in the world that makes any damn sense. Except for, maybe the no killing part. That kind of makes sense, because it is a bad thing to kill a person. But that's not necessarily a sin. And shit, it's not necessarily a sin, man. Like, if you're trying to protect yourself, or you're trying to protect the country, and you can't stop the person, by using non-lethal force, then it is you have to get into lethal force if you have to. So killing cannot be a sin when you don't have a choice. It can't be a sin if you don't have a choice, man. Lust, it's not a sin. It's not a sin. That's not a sin. It's not. It's just not. There's nothing wrong with lust. I'm not trying to get people to just, slobber on each other and shit. But if you do, then no one cares. I don't care. If somebody acts like they care, it's because they're jealous, or they got some kind of agenda. They're trying to control you. They have some form of agenda and they're trying to control you, bro. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as sins, bro. Like lying can be bad, but lying, you got karma attached to it. Like lying is such a bad thing. I guess lying could be a sin. I guess lying and killing could be considered as a real thing, But still, man, still, because you can't. The greatest trick God ever pulled is to make you think he didn't exist. Like, you can't tell me all these things are things that make the world go round. Greed, lust, envy, sloth, all these things. All these things are actually things that help you make it. And what I mean is not when you actually do it, but when other people do it. That's called being an opportunist. You see, if you end up in a town where everybody's lazy, bro, you got it made. You got it fucking made. You're gonna be goddamn rich. You're gonna be a freaking, the most popular kid around. You got it made, bro. But a preacher's gonna run up in there, hitting people with sticks and shit, and you get up and stop following the sin. You're gonna go to hell. This dude doesn't understand that if he stopped hitting all these people with a stick, he'd be rich by now. You'd be the richest guy in there. People are too greedy. People are too greedy or dangerous. People are too greedy or dangerous. But that helps you too. Because people that are too greedy are going to piss off other people. And when you piss off other people, that makes people want to fuck with you less. Right? We can all agree to that. So if you're the only one in that town that's not greedy, you're going to make mad money. You're going to have a massive amount of success. Because everybody knows that all these guys are lying. And if you can just touch that one person that'll believe you and believe in your shit, and you don't fuck him over, and he realizes that you're the only one in that town that's honest, bro, he's going to bring his friends, boom, 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 boom. So these things make the world go round. And whether you like it or not, that's how it goes. Darkness goes with light, the yin and the yang. So naming all these things, sins and shit like that, and they're going to go to hell to scare the shit out of people so that they don't actually become lazy, or they don't actually go into lust and being, idle talk and, all kinds of shit. That ain't your fault. People do what they do for a reason. That's none of your business. People do what they do for a reason. It's none of your business. That's not what you have to take care of. What you have to take care of is your own shit. What you have to take care of is your own things, bro. You get your business up. If this nigga lying, he lying. Who cares? Get your business up. If this nigga lazy, he lazy. Who cares? Get your business up. There's other people that ain't lazy. There's other people that don't lie. It's not a big deal. If this girl is too promiscuous, break up with her. Period. If she's too promiscuous, break up with her, man. If you don't like that kind of stuff, you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to deal with it. Just break up with her. There's plenty of fishes in the sea. It's not a sin. She can do whatever she wants. She's gonna find somebody else that cheats as much as she cheats, and they're gonna be happy together. They're gonna get married. They're gonna have 4 kids. You know, they're gonna go to college, university. So why do you care? Why is that a problem to you, man? It's not. It is not a problem. This is not real. All this shit is a fucking illusion, man. Media is lying to you. YouTube is lying to you. Everybody's lying to you, man. Your parents are lying to you, bro. Your family's lying to you, man. Your friends are lying to you, bro. Your workspace are lying to you, bro. The people working at your job are lying to you, bro. Of course, there's some people that ain't lying to you. There's some family members that's not lying to you. You got some friends that's not lying to you. You got some people at the workspace that's not lying to you. There's some people in the media that's not lying to you. That's trying not to lie to you anyway. Like me, right? There's always the single few. There's always the single few, bro. There's always the single few, man. And just that notion that you're part of the single few, you're part of the success road. Because the people that make it, the people that are billionaires, the people that are, you know, conglomerates, there's not a lot. It's only 1%. It's only 1% of society. It's only 1% of society. So there's gonna be, if you're scared of these people being liars and, you know, thieves and you know, envious and all that, right? There's not a lot of them. They can't hurt you that bad. They can't hurt you that bad. They can do certain things that are stupid here and there, but that's pretty much it. It'd be the same. You'll be living the same life you're living right now, but better. That's basically it, bro. You're living the same life you're living right now, but better. That's it. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But in order to achieve that level of consciousness, you have to let go of the bullshit. You have to let go of everything you ever known was real. Everything. Nothing is real. Everything is permitted. Assassin's Creed. That's the Assassin's Creed. Nothing is real. Everything is permitted. That's what it is. Nothing's real. Everything is permitted. That's the Assassin's Creed. A lot of people love Assassin's Creed. A lot of people play that game. Well, that's what they say. That's what they say in the game. That's what they say in the game. That's not me. I'm not paraphrasing. That's the Assassin's Creed. Nothing is real. Everything is permitted. What you doing? What are you doing? The only thing you're heading towards is success. The only thing you're heading towards is success. The only thing you're heading towards is success. Let me repeat it again. The only thing you're heading towards is what? What is it? Success. That's all that's happening, baby. You think something bad's going on, that the devil's, you know, after you, God is testing you, shit. No. Stop. Take a breather. Relax. Listen to me. And I'm telling you, you are evolving. And the reason why you're seeing these people that don't like you, or you suspect that they don't like you, right? Is because they are attracted to you. You have now become like honey, golden, sweet, sugar, you know, good tasting honey, pure, natural, refined honey. And you know what sweet sugar attracts? Insects. Two things. It attracts bees, the creator of the honey, and it attracts insects. The sweet sugar, sweet perfumed sugar attracts insects. And these insects want to. That's why this is happening. It's not because God is, trying to test you and make you better and shit like that. Satan's not trying to kill you. It's just because you look good. You smell like success. You smell good. You smell like success. And we can feel you smell like what? Well, yeah, God is trying to, kill you, but yeah, he is. That's not even a joke. It's not funny. So yeah, whatever. So, but that's another subject. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't think about that right now. That's not what you need. What you need right now is not hearing how God wants to kill you. Because a lot of people are shy right now. I can feel it. A lot of you guys are shy right now. I can feel it. A lot of you guys are tiptoeing. Don't know which foot to, man, because, doing the Harlem Shake and shit. I get it. This is why I'm telling you this. I'm not trying to tell you history and some shit like that. I'm trying to tell you that whatever you're going through right now, it's only because you're heading towards success. But you have to go take the success. You can't just be like, oh man, I'm heading for success, so I don't need to do nothing. No, what it means is that you have the capability, you have the ability, and you have the ease of success. That's what you need to know. But a lot of you guys are shy. And a lot of you guys believe in religion. So you just waiting after Jesus because Jesus is coming back. Jesus is coming back. Jesus told me. He sent me the message. I saw it in the dream. Jesus is coming back. So the whole time you're going to just wait for Jesus? You don't know. What's the date? What's the date he coming? You don't know what the date is. So you're just going to wait for Jesus. Good luck with that. And some of us, it's not yet. You're waiting for Jesus. This is the end of the world. I'm tripping. There's the signs. The signs. Who cares? If the world ends, the world ends. So what? I was wrong. Big whoop. What you gonna do about it? We all gonna die together anyway. so what's the point? What's the difference, right? Oh, you want to be one of the 144. You want to be one of the 144 that will be taken up into heaven and come back as bright, shining souls, and you will reign on the earth for 1,000. Man, come on. All right, well, take your chance. Take your chance with that shit. You know what I mean? Take your chance. I wouldn't, but take your chance. Like I said before, I'm something else. I'm something else, bro. I'm something else. I'm not even like, when I say I'm Lucifer, I'm not even like Lucifer. You already know. You get it. Like, I'm not Luciferian. I'm not saying this. I'm Lucifer, period. You know what I mean? There's no, I'm not, blah, 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 blah. Nah, bro. Nah. So, you can believe in that shit. But, anyway. Because it's contradictory right now. I know it's contradicting my shit right now. I can feel it. And that's why I don't like talking about God and shit. You know what I mean? That's what it does. It creates confusion. So screw that. But you can wait if you want to. You can wait, and you end up being right and shit and blah, blah, blah. Go right on ahead. Don't have a business. Don't take care of yourself. Don't elevate yourself. Don't look for the fruits of the tree of life. Just stay ignorant. Give all of your energy to something that don't deserve it. When's the last time God deserved any of your energy? I don't know, but you still give it to him. So you give your money to God, you give your energy to God, you give the time to God, you give responsibility of your life to God. You know, that's a lot, man. That's a lot, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. And ain't nobody can come up in here and start telling me, well, I got this and I got that. I don't get you. Ain't got shit. All right, you know, you, you ain't got nothing. You got the things. I'm not saying you don't have it, but it's not because of God. We both know how you got the things, man. You took out a loan. You know, you got it in another way. You got a friend that works somewhere. You got it using the laws of attraction. You didn't get it with the word of God. You know, oh, I prayed and it just happened. It happened because you wanted it. It happened because you wanted that thing. That was the laws of attraction. That wasn't God. All right? God don't do shit for nobody. God, not a goddamn thing. That was the laws of attraction. And shit, you telling me, how can you get all these things, all these material things, and you're gonna tell me, oh God, you know, He wants me. I don't want a Ferrari, you know, because that's not. What's the fucking difference between having the Ferrari and the car you have right now? God gave you a car, you know, it looks dudes have a nice car, right? But it's not a Ferrari. Yeah, but it's still a nice car. So what's the difference? Why can't you get a Ferrari if you got this one, right? So I don't get it. Why is that car the limit? There's limits in luxury cars. Is that in the Bible? You know what I mean? Oh, you can get an Acura, but you can't get a Mercedes. What? What's the difference? They're both luxury series. They're both luxury series. There's no difference. I mean, what the fuck is going on here, man? There's no difference, bro. Like, what's the difference? Oh, I bought myself a nice house. So, what's the difference between your nice house that has like 5 rooms in a mansion? Now, of course, you don't. I don't want to sleep in a mansion. Shit, that shit too big. Not by myself. I don't want a mansion. I mean, I would like a mansion, but you know, it's just shit. It's pretty big, man. Mansions are huge. So, you know, mansions are pretty huge. I don't know what the fuck. You know, it's dark at night and you just walking around a big ass house. That's kind of, you know, it's kind of scary. You by yourself. It's kind of scary, man. But what's the difference between having a 5-bedroom house and a mansion? Oh, God told me I have to be pious. How are you pious, bro? You got 5 bedrooms. How are you? What's the difference? What's the difference? You got 5 bedrooms. What's the difference between having 5 bedrooms and 2 more rooms? Right? That's all you need to have a mansion is having 2 more bedrooms. If you have 2 more bedrooms in a 5-bedroom house, you got a mansion. So what's the difference? What are you telling me? What are you saying? Oh, God gave me this. Well, He almost gave you a mansion, so why doesn't He just give you a mansion? If you ask, if you believe that God can give you a mansion, you're gonna get a mansion. So what's the big deal? Huh? So who gave you the power? Come on, man. Wake the fuck up. Wake the hell up. There is no damn difference. There's no damn difference. Now, I'll admit, if you prayed to God and you only found a busted up Hyundai somewhere in the middle of the street, I kind of get where you coming from, bro. I kind of get where you coming from. But some of these religious cats sometimes, man, they come around, you know, and they start talking that ish, man. They looking good, too. They all dressed up and shit, got nice cars and shit, you know. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, God gave you all that? I'm sitting there and I'm like, God gave you all this, huh? Right. Whatever you say, man. You know, the wink in the gun. You know, like, yeah, God. It was God. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, like, come on, man. That's this crazy shit. You crazy as hell. People are crazy as hell. People are crazy as hell, man. So, like I said before, you better stop tripping. If you're an indigo person, you're star seed, you're meant for you're meant to know victory. Period. You're meant to know victory, period. And yes, it comes from Lucifer. Yes, it comes from Lucifer, man. You're a child of Lucifer. You're not a child of God. God don't exist. He don't exist, bro. He doesn't exist. He's a machine. He's a machine. He has no body. He has no consciousness. He just repeats and does the same thing every day. That's all he does. That's all he is. It's just a thing that repeats, and he got you acting like he does. Because you repeat the same thing every day. You pray every day. He prays to you every day, and you pray to him back every day. So y'all ain't doing shit. Just in a continuous circle. Now, Lucifer is gonna give you. He gave you everything you needed in order to thrive, not survive, thrive. He gave you art. He gave you science. He gave you magic. He gave you music. He gave you speech, psychology, intelligence, light, knowledge. Those are the real things that you need. Those are fruits from the tree of life. Those are the fruits from the tree of life. These things are the things that can make a god or break it. It could make or break a god. Now, he's not gonna make it that easy. It's not gonna be that easy to do. But still, he's the one that put all these things here, man. God don't want you to paint. God don't want you to draw. God doesn't want you to practice art. He doesn't want you to do that shit. None of that shit. You can't paint being a God believer. It's idolatry. Even if you paint a picture of him, that's still illegal to him. That's a major no-no. You cannot practice art if you're a child of God, bro. You can't practice music if you're a child of God. That's why most people that end up being a church choir, musicians that are in church choir end up being Illuminati. Because they can't make their own music in the church. You have to go somewhere else to go make music. Because in the church, you can only sing about God. You cannot make music. You cannot express yourself. You cannot have a space for yourself. You cannot create yourself. You cannot imaginate things. Because writing music is imagination. It comes out of your imagination, right? It's original. You're not copying somebody else. You're creating your own thing. So you don't even have the right to use your imagination. You don't have the right to use your imagination. Kirk Franklin, he Illuminati. Beyonce. She used to be singing in churches. There's a lot of people that used to sing in church that are part of the cabal right now. A lot of people. Most people, they end up, Zaytoven. Zaytoven used to do music. He used to play the organ in the church. He ended up doing music for Gucci Mane. Trap music mixtape. This dude was doing music in the church. He still believes in God. It's just that there's a contradiction there, because even though he believes in God, he's still making music for trap stars. For hip-hop trap stars, bro. You want to know why? Because he couldn't make that kind of music in the church. He couldn't express himself. So he had to find a place where he could express himself. God does not give you the opportunity to become more than what you are. All you are is a freaking candy bar to him, man. You're a candy bar, bro. He just sits there, unwraps the wrapper, and just eats your head off. Every time you sitting there praying to him, oh Henry, you're a Klondike bar, bro. You're a Klondike bar, man. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Your food. Food. And he ate a lot of us up. He ate me up too. He ate me up real good. I'm sitting here like I'm dope. He ate me up worse than he ate you up. I bet you he ate me up worse than how he eating you up. Sitting here like I'm cool and shit. I got ate up too. I got eaten up. He ate the whole thing. The whole thing. There's like little pieces. There's like little pieces left. You know when you're eating like a peanut butter kind of thing, and the peanut butter crumbs are in the bottom. That's what he left. He left the peanut butter crumbs in the bottom of the thing. That's what he left. That's what he did. That's what God did. Sorry. And I'm trying to save you from not having to go through the same process that I did of believing in bullshit, and you just end up, at least you might be half a chocolate bar right now. You might be half a chocolate bar right now, you know? So you can still save yourself, man. You can still save yourself. Anyway, this video is too damn long, man. I'm out of here. My name is Lucifer, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.